What if I told you that you have psychic abilities? In fact, what if I tell you that everyone is born with psychic abilities? This includes telepathy, being able to manipulate other people's thoughts, and even see glimpses of the future. This might sound like voodoo or witchcraft to you, but today, we are talking about the science of the little black box behind it. While all of these might sound unbelievable, many famous scientists, physicists, and government researchers have studied about the possibility of communicating without talking, healing the body with just free will, and communicating with people within the realms of the dead. These seemingly impossible endeavors have been examined in a systematic way which resulted in amazing discoveries. But what's more astonishing is that there already exists a machine which is now being used by psychics and scientists in England, Australia, Germany, and Western Europe to accomplish amazing feats with the power of thought alone. This machine I'm talking about will amplify all the inborn psychic abilities you may not even realize you have. This mechanical device, also called the little black box, is a psychotronic amplifier, which is based on the new science of psionics. Realize that this device is already patented in both Europe and the United States, and psionics has been extensively researched by Columbia, Yale, Duke, and Pennsylvania universities, Dow Chemical Company, and especially the prestigious Soviet Academy of Science until its disbandment in 1991. Many reputable organizations around the world are also conducting intensive studies on the machine as well. Among them are the Institute of Noetic Sciences, founded and presided over by astronaut Edgar Mitchell, and Mankind Unlimited of Washington, D.C., chaired by Dr. Wernher von Braun. These machines have circuits that detect, amplify, and direct human thought and emotion. Author and science reporter Joseph Goodevage described it, while Dr. William Hale, former chief of Dow Chemical Company, explained it as, the psionic device connects a purely mental function, which we call ESP, with an image on a photographic plate. The design for the machine was patented in 1949 by T. Galen Hieronymus. By 1956, John Campbell, editor of Science Fact magazine, said, "Scientists are now prodding at the edges of a new field that will open a totally new concept of the universe, and that within 20 years, the barrier will be cracked. A manufactured machine will be achieved, and I believe it will be done by 1975. This patented design, when constructed, can be used as a time photography machine, a thought projector, a mind-over-matter device, a clairvoyant projector, or a psychic generator. With it, you'll be able to take pictures both from the past and the future. It also can locate missing persons, no matter where they are in the world, even outside of it. It also allows one to directly influence another person's thoughts and emotions, and compel those you love to acknowledge your feelings. This device makes the impossible possible. If this all sounds too good to be true, then think again. As an example, recreating a physical object from a mere idea of what it should be was done by a technician from a California power company. The company had a serious breakdown in their electronic circuitry that was untraceable, and a psionic device not only located the problem, it also repaired the damaged circuit with the power of mind alone. A new circuit was actually materially formed to repair the breach, making a completely workable circuit again. Power was immediately restored to company lines. This shows that thought actually forms matter. Another point to touch upon is that psionics is not new. It dates back to ancient Egypt, and even farther than that. It's believed that these ancient civilizations have already used their version of a psionics machine. It is widely accepted by many Egyptologists that the building of the Great Pyramids could not be duplicated today, even with our advanced engineering techniques and modern heavy equipment. Some concluded and accepted the evidence that there might have been strange devices that existed long before that were used by ancient engineers capable of moving giant blocks of stone and granite through the air. Devices that had the power to manipulate matter to defy the laws of known physics. Skeptics might say, if that was true, then we should have heard about such things a long time ago. It should even be written in history books. But realize that humanity has undergone many social changes. multiple discoveries were lost and rediscovered many times because the reigning societies deemed them dangerous. A solid example of this is the secret of flight. The working knowledge of aviation existed long before the Montgolfier brothers made their first balloon flight in 1783. The first known scientific account of a flying machine was that built by a Jesuit, Bartholomew de Gusmão. He even sent a report, along with a request for permission to try it out, to his king, John V of Portugal. This machine was admired by thousands of people in his time, but the secret of how it functioned was carefully ensured by putting the only set of precise plans in the Vatican Library. It is remembered to resemble a modern airplane. Gusmão flew the machine before the king and the entire court, but it caught fire and crashed. Another attempt was made and it was successful, but it was all eventually hushed up. The Inquisition judged the machine to be the work of the devil, and the ever-obedient Gusmão never revealed its secret again. Imagine how many more of these discoveries were swept under the rug, just waiting to be found once again. The first thing